Sister Mary. Today is May the 21st, year 2022, but I had this vision. I would say it's been more than a week ago, but I listened to a video recently, like in the last day or so, about the technology that is not only has already passed some animal trials, but it's also being done on humans at this time. And all of it is in the form of making things in life better for those who may have had a disability for a long time. So it does have to do with one of the richest men on earth, the one that wants to take you into space if you've got the money. And I'm trying to not get flagged, but I'm going to put together a playlist. It won't be today, but I will be putting together a playlist very soon about all of this new technology. And I believe this is what the Lord was showing me in the vision. So let me just explain to you very quickly, and then you can go do your own research. But someone is in the news recently with their new technology, and it is neuroscience. I guess I'm good saying that. All right, so I'm just going to get right to the vision, because I'll do a different segment later, and then make sure that you're aware of when I do more research. But what I saw was just a drawing of a human head, just like this, except I was looking from the top. So I tried to find us a top view, but I didn't find one good enough. But anyway, this device, what I saw, looks like an earbud. But actually, that's how the Lord could communicate with me, that it's actually going to be a device, and it was located somewhere behind this earlobe. So you've got the earlobe, but this piece that I was looking at, it wasn't metal. It was like it was a dark, black, blue, whatever color. But it was a circle, and it was on both sides of the ears. Not like an earring, but behind the ear lobe itself. So I'm going to point to the screen, and it's going to point to the ear, or I'm going to be touching the ear, but it was not the ear. It's going to go behind the lobe. So if you are seeing a person with this, somehow you're going to have to get behind the hairline to even see it, because it was inserted behind right here where this part goes, that circle right there, and then up and over. It was right in there, but behind the earlobe. Okay, so on both sides of this person's head, what I was looking at, it was Bluetoothed. They did not need their telephone. They did not even need keys. They did not need to have to use their hands to do anything. Whatever they thought, if you've got the technology in whatever device it is in your home, then it would be able to do it. So this would be beneficial to people who have been in accidents that maybe didn't have their hands, or especially your hands. So paraplegic, but it had to do with your upper part of your body. This is who it's going to be rolled out to. But in the later stages of it, it will become just like everything else that comes out at a cost significant at first. Through the years, the technology gets better and the price gets cheaper. Okay? I'm going to show you this other picture of this guy's head. I don't know what this blue thing is right there. So if I'm looking at a frontal view of a person, I'm not able to see the device that I saw in my vision, because it was behind the ears. Okay? Now, again, I will put together a video very soon, but this technology is here. Let me bump this up. There we go. I will put this together very soon to give you more information, but this technology is available. So your apps, you didn't need your phone. Your apps just, it's like telepathic. It's like opening up, it's like waking up every morning and your computer screen is actually in your head. I know this sounds too crazy, but this is technology that is coming, and it is technology of the beast. And this is the what the enemy would like to happen. Satan he mimics God. So he wants to control you and I. Remember, God is the all-seeing God, the all-knowing God. So Satan, because he cannot create this human body, he will use every form of technology to replicate what our bodies are already able to do. So again, I was given this vision of 2 implants being put beneath or behind the ear lobe on both sides, and what I was seeing was what the person would be seeing. And just as you pick up your telephone when you get up in the morning and you start to check apps or Gmail or whatever it is, even the volume, it was like earbuds, but it's not an earbud. It's far more technologically advanced than the earbud. It was like a computer being placed in your brain. You could communicate with this technology. I don't want to say these devices because I believe it's going to be just like you get a set of earbuds. It's the same deal. It's one for each side. You are going to be able to Bluetooth wherever you go. So the Holy Spirit is reminding me right now that I was shown a human being standing in Times Square at New York, or in New York. And as they were looking up to this billboard, it was several miles away from him. He was like he could see it, but he couldn't hear what the advertisement was. And all he did was say, he just looked at the billboard and he said, adjust volume. And whatever the commercial was playing, the advertisement playing, he was able to hear it. And he was not even within walking distance to it. He could see it, but... So I'm just bringing this to you. I know it's already been longer than it should have been, but I just wanted you to know. You know, the other day I'm sitting here and I'm doing something and I thought I was hearing Juju Ping. And yes, I'm going back to a comment that I just saw in the feed. This form of technology right here will enable you, you won't have the ability anymore to hear God's small, still voice. If you think we have distractions bad now, with this kind of technology, it's going to be worse. Because you don't know at any given time who's listening and who's not. You know, you might be in a conversation with a person and they're not even listening to you. They're listening to something else that's playing within their head. They can hear it. I know it seems far-fetched. It seems weird. But I'm just going to go ahead and keep sharing with you. Whether it be a message received or whether it be a vision or a dream, I'm still going to share it with you. I will. When I said I heard something juju ping or whatever, it has to do with China. I don't mean this technology has to do with China. I mean, God is still speaking if we are listening. And I had let this vision just get away from me. I didn't even write it down. And I remembered after seeing a video about some technology that's come out. It's popular right now. All you got to do is look it up. Look up neuro or neura and how they are wanting to link this technology within your body. All right, so the end game, I think we've already covered this here on this channel, is transhumanism. They want to put technology, Brother John calls it cyborg technology, Star Trek, if you will, if you want to go. Surely you know what a cyborg is. But this is not who we are as a human people, a human race. And I know things look good for the scientific and medical field. But as God's children, we need to stay away from this new technology. It is not good. And in the end, the mark of the beast, in my opinion, is when you allow, you're going to worship the beast. You're not going to be satisfied with this world the way it is right now. You're going to just go head over heels in love with what the enemy, Satan, has advanced this human race in. And it's not going to be his desire to just have it at your will. He wants it at his will. And he wants it implanted in God's created. I left comments on. I do not always go back and, of course I don't, go back and read every single comment, but I will bring a future time of talking, and it will be where I just go through a series of videos just showing you clips, because I don't have enough information and not technologically savvy I need to figure out how to share the screen so that as I'm saving this playlist, I can just hit the clips, leave them open, and have them at the minute mark. And I'll try to do that before I bring what goes with this. And then once I do it, I will add it to the description box below this video. But right now, as of today, this is like a couple of weeks out. So that is all I have for you, brothers and sisters. I know that a lot of changes are going on in the world, but you know what we have to do? Just keep on keeping on. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep on keeping on. Because what changes we currently see, we're not finished. The enemy's not finished. He's going to roll out his plan. He's going to continue to move forward in this transhumanistic, superficial desire to have what God created changed into his creation. All right. This is Sister Mary, and I will talk to you again very soon.